Hello, everybody. I wanted to give you an update. A lot of people have been asking about how's your health doing. So I wanted to tell you the story. Basically, in the beginning of February, and this is the time tax time is just really starting to go. I had acute heart failure. Basically, I couldn't breathe. The um, the lungs were filling up with fluid, and I was basically drowning in my own fluid. So I tried to go outside. It's the middle of February. Snow's all over the place. And I tried to, do the car, take the snow off the car. That didn't work. I didn't have no energy. And then I called 911 because I figured, yeah, this is getting pretty serious. I should do something. So I called them. And they come out with the ambulance, first time ever that I had to deal with that. And they walk in, they say, "Man, you need to go to the hospital." And I was hem hawing around. I didn't really want to go to the hospital. Who does? 98% of the people die in the hospital. Why do you want to go in the hospital? So I said, "Nah, I don't know." I thought they were just going to give me some of that spray stuff to clean the lungs and it'd be fine. But they probably knew better. They says, "Well, you're either going to go to the hospital or you're going to die. Which would you prefer?" So reluctantly, I went to the hospital. Basically, they kept me in there the first 8 days. I mean, I was like a cash cow. They gave me every kind of test imaginable to a human being. And they found out that my heart valve was bad, and they gave me a shot. They took probably, that much fluid out of me, out of the lungs, and everything was okay. I mean, not as energy or anything, but it was okay. So the valve needed to be replaced. The they sent me home for 5 days, and I took the medicine that they gave me, and then went in for the new heart valve. So they went in. They didn't bust my chest open. Thank God for that. That was so cool. But what they did do, they went through the groin and they used something probably about that big to go the hole to go up to your heart, and they put a new valve in, plastic one, or it's a kind of a plasticky type thing. So they put that in, and then when they were pulling it out, I don't know what happened, but it was like they pulled it out and it collapsed the artery in my leg, and the pain was just tremendous. I couldn't move my leg. And so I'm over there screaming at the top of my lungs, "God have mercy on me." And tears just running down my face. And you know how hard it is to make tears out of from zero to tears? Pretty hard, especially, weeping like that. So they said, "Oh, it's just going to be another minute, hold on." Well, it wasn't another minute. It was about a half hour of hell. And then finally that was over with. They rolled me into the room, and the nurse is there, like a Nazi army guard, saying you can't move your leg for 8 hours. I mean, you ever try and not move your leg for 8 hours? It's not real easy. So she's over there. "Don't move your leg." And she's sitting on the edge of the bed, and I'm thinking, "Oh man, this is great." But I did listen because a half hour of going through hell, I guess, is worth living, and I'm fairly good shape now, so that's good. But I did. I still have to go back in and get some stents, but the stents they want to go through the other side of the groin, and man, I'm just like, thinking to myself, is this same thing going to happen? But they say no, that the vehicle they use is probably the size of a pen, like a lot less, the inside of a pen. So, we'll give it a shot. I mean, do I have much choice? No. The only thing that bothers me is originally the first day I went there, they said, "Oh, you need 3 stents." Then now they said, "Well, we're only going to do one." So my question is that an insurance decision, a death panel decision? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But I did come up with a list of things that you need when you go in the hospital. One of them is a can of Morton salt. And I'll tell you why, because all the food in the hospital sucks. It's horrible. I mean, you go on one of these salt free diets or whatever they do over there, I couldn't even eat. I lost 20 pounds, so I feel great about that. The other thing you need is water. You know, they won't give you any water. But a friend of mine, I understand why, because a friend of mine got a can of Coke once after his operation. He guzzled the Coke, just guzzled it down. He loved Coke. And blew everything out that they did with the Coke, you know, the fuzzy, bam. So he died. I'm sorry. And then I was thinking, well, I don't want that to happen. And the thirst is just unbelievable. The cotton mouth, the thirst, I've never had a thirst like that in my life. And I don't know if it's from the medicines or what, but they won't give you anything. They give you a little spongy thing, probably as big as the tip on this magic marker. And you're supposed to get some fluid out of that. So I begged him. I said, please, just put some water on a paper towel and do the lips. You know, I felt like Lazarus and the rich man in the Bible, you know, just a drop of water, please. So I understand. I understand now what that verse means in reality. I've been there, I've done it, and it's not fun, believe me. Um, the other thing, I don't know. It's the pain was just really tremendous. I probably would have went like that if I didn't get some relief, you know. But they keep you in a twilight, so you're not really fully under, which is okay because the results are a faster recovery time. You know, I'm home. It's been about 40 some days and I'm not perfect yet, but I'm feeling okay. I got to go in for the stent maybe, I don't know, a week or so. We'll see what the doctor said. But as far as my health, I think I'm going to live. If I don't live and that vein just goes or something, I'll probably be dead by the time I hit the floor. So at least it'll be quick. But that's about it. So I'm doing okay. Tax business is surviving. We did drop offs this year. I have a staff of 4 now. So we did drop offs and everything went very smooth. So it's very good. Life is good. And I hope that this gave you a little bit of light on going to the hospital. I tell you what, you better think twice about going in because it's not fun and it's not like it was 20, 30 years ago. It's more like I mean, I understand it's not a 5-star hotel, right? We know that. But it's more like a FEMA camp now or protocol, you know, kill the patient type thing. It's all about the money. And, you know, I had good insurance, thank God. But if I didn't, you know, what would they have done? I don't know. So I'll leave you with that. Thanks for watching. Bye now.